Hi, it's Angie. So I thought I would just do another video just to keep the rhythm going here. Now I just got to get my water bottle here. Now I got to talk specifically about Gina, because one thing that Gina said, this is going to be about Tepe murder. One thing that Gina said that sort of sticks out to me is that Monique wanted to know about her. It was like, Gina, come on and stay. Let's have some drinks. And she wanted to know about her. She wanted to know about other people. Tell me how you are. Because the lyrics to tell me more, that is from Greece. Okay, so I grew up, I loved all of that Greece. Now, I just kind of wonder, I still will wonder why this hair looks ridiculous today, but I will wonder why Gina took it upon herself to spill the beans, okay? Because it feels like there was a breach of confidentiality here. I would think that if Monique could hear us, she would be really upset, because it felt like what happened in Graceland should have stayed in Graceland. It will never feel right to me what Gina did. If you don't know who I'm talking about the Tepe murder case out of Columbus, Ohio, where Dr. McKee has been arrested and charged with the horrific murder of this wonderful couple. Now, I don't think it's going to be rocket scientist for people to pin the tail on this donkey, but this is where maybe, excuse the term, shit flows downhill, because I think a lot of people are going to be coming to this party. A lot of people are going to be coming to this party, meaning that they're going to investigate everything. And why would, I've already called her a little bit of a blabbermouth, why would she take it upon herself to talk about Monique like that? Whether it's good or bad stuff, but why now? So, tell me more, like did he, he swam by me. Okay, anyways, so sarcasm is the name of the game for that earlier video I did today. You know, we saw that he being Dr. McKee punctured somebody in, he's got some lawsuits against him. This is, we're still talking about it. Okay, so fantastic example though. Unfortunately, the spirit works through people, and but this could be possibly how to ruin a friendship, or how to ruin your image. This Gina and this Rob, the Tepe family in 15 minutes later, right? Because I don't think too many people are taken kindly. I certainly wouldn't. I would be livid. I've already said that. So I'm doing, because he had round-the-clock surveillance of this Tepe family, and somebody needed some attention here. Somebody needs the attention. And maybe, is that really why he did this? Because it is coming off of the heels of the Nick Reiner case. Was this all done for attention? This is a sick psychopath. They are desperate for attention. Okay, so I'm taking one from my deck here. And we know he most likely was the, Finding Nemo. But he was most likely very sarcastic, kind of like the boss hog in that first marriage she had. Whoa, yeah, this is, this is the boxes card. This is the packing up. I'm getting out of Dodge here. I'll often say this about Monique. Kudos to her for getting out. But I'll tell you something. A lot of people have dug into the history of this psychopath and into her family marriage. These are the internet sleuths out there. I'm dealing with the cerebral psychopaths here. She had those boxes piled up. Okay, Maybe it was, you know. She's got Pampers going, meaning she had children. It really, they have such a fragile, an enormous fragile person that we're dealing here with Dr. McKee. Came there toting, that's the gun, the Cracker Barrel, with the silencer though. Okay, so I'm taking another one. Thank you for being here. I did reconnect somewhat with someone yesterday. I kind of wished her a fond farewell because we just have too much distance. I did that on my little etch and sketch in my head. I do have a little etch and sketch in my head. And I like the song, Give Peace a Chance. Because you know, if you return to a volume of narcissistic gossipers, you're just right back into that. And once you escape, you get out. Okay, yeah, this card is the second time. This is the envy card. This is praise the Lord, I saw the light, because we could have the chameleon here. Maybe Gina spoke too soon. Maybe she did. Maybe Rob spoke too soon. This is poison ivy. There is in some of these so-called frenemies, these are your frenemies, and they gossip. It goes around and around and around. It felt to me a little bit like her conversation, Gina, was a little bit of a word salad. I really couldn't make heads or tails of it. And I know I'm talking about this, but this is well, somebody may have liked numerology. Well, we saw the number of on the house of the Tepe's house, but this is word salad and gang stalking. He may have gang stalked the whole kit and caboodle in there. But this is, you know, maybe she took it upon herself to do that interview. But I'll tell you something, envy or ivy, poison ivy. It could be poison ivy. Poison ivy. And you know, that's gossiping. We're talking about victimology here. I like that term. I really do. Maybe somebody imitated. Oh, Jesus. This is a really interesting card here. This is, no one is perfect. No one is perfect. Monique wasn't perfect. I'm not perfect. This is the hurry up and wait card. There is something with narcissists that some of them, they love to make you wait. If they can make you wait, that is a form of control. That is. This person loved it. When this person came to my wedding, not this one, but there is something here. Anyways, no one is perfect. That's the April Fool's journey. Just be grateful if you got out. Okay, Jesse, I'll always cut fresh flowers for you. I love that song. Okay, so ruminating. It is not something that is easy to escape. Whoa, just 1 second. Why with these little Cracker Barrels? Yeah, that's the cop card, the deranger. I'm gonna put them back into my slippery when wet card. You know, you see him walking on that crunchy snow out there. Dr. McKee didn't look, that's my son coming in there. Just on a side note, you know, the NFL, I love to watch the NFL. They fired the Buffalo Bills coach today. I'm sure Dr. McKee must be just blood is boiling unless he's got access to a TV, but I think he was a football star once upon a time. Anyways, this is the couch potato somebody turning into a couch potato. Anyways, so let's see what else comes out here. I could have done a live, oh, this is the used jewelry card. She had to pay for her jewelry. I think this is the 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Dr. Spencer Tepe most likely bought her a beautiful diamond, but how embarrassing to for Monique to have bought, I believe in the court documents it said her diamond ring, or in the something about interest on that. That speaks volumes. That is how cheap people are. This one too, this is the master of all trades and the jack of all trades and the master of none. This one too, okay, because I got used jewelry. I got jewelry that was meant for someone else. Somebody in a pickle here. That's that Dr. McKee's in a pickle now. Simple Simon, Metapyman. Maybe he was too simple for her. Somebody said that he was boring. Sorry, right? Okay, so let's take one here. Most likely gang stalking all of Monique's friends and family, extended family. You're trying to, yeah, that's the betrayal. You know, when you get married, you know, it's till death do us part. And maybe this type of cuckoo bird, forgive me, God, felt like it was his wife, even though she was with someone else. This was till death do us part. So this is the catfishing card. That's baiting you and then betraying you. That is the till death do us part card. Really, really creepy. Narcissism and psychopaths are incredibly creepy. They're able to compartmentalize, pick up and resume an operation. Maybe he had an operation scheduled that day, Dr. McKee. They are able to compartmentalize. And he will be able to compartmentalize when he's even behind bars. He'll just switch gears. The narcissism in him will switch gears so that he remains in control. He looks like he got beefed up, maybe knowing that he was going to get caught, so that when he goes behind bars, he's kind of like not a fish out of water. He's going to present himself as a little bit more intelligent and don't mess with me. Wise owl. When you walk away, you keep away. Takes a long time to recognize narcissistic abuse, and unfortunately, Monique perhaps didn't pay attention to her premonitions, and maybe needed some therapy, maybe. Okay, so I'm just rounding up this video today because there's the lawsuits, victimology. I saw the signs. I opened up my eyes. I saw the signs. You know, even if someone is not a narcissist, it really is what you will allow in your life. It's not always about narcissism, okay? Because there's a lot of empaths that are very, very have highly narcissistic traits, and you can be scrambling around to figure this out when all you really have to do is just think about, how do I feel when I walk away from this person? If you have a narcissist around you or a highly narcissistic person, it's never going to feel good. Okay? We see that. This card is the second time this Great Pretender card has come out, okay? You see it in so many different types of, well, you see it in the Elvis Presley world. You see people coming out of the woodwork all the time. We saw it in Ginger Alden. Lisa Presley wrote about it in her book that Elvis Presley was played. It's heavily out there in this type of sarcasm out there. It is. And he was the Great Pretender, Dr. McKee. That's a great way to describe narcissism, is the Great Pretender, because you're not going to recognize this person. If you're around this person enough, the person that you, this is the return to sender, the person that you married or you think you married when you walk down the aisle is not going to be the same person when you officially sign that paper. The control, it's all done to butter you up at the beginning. A narcissist, psychopath will never come out and tell you, oh, by the way, I'm going to use you, abuse you, take advantage of you, and then I'm going to spit you up, and I'm going to smear you and spear you and end up killing you. They would never, just the fact that he uttered those words, I'm going to kill you, is a massive flag. But a lot of people think he's just pretending, right? Monique didn't think it. So raise a little hell of your own. Do, 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 do. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. Okay, and when you start, this is kind of like a really good example. When you kick that hornet's nest, meaning you're either allowing a narcissist to control you, or, well, a narcissist is either is very controlling or challenging. It's one of the two. And once you start challenging a narcissist, there's where they go cuckoo, cuckoo, because you walking away, giving a person the divorce, walking away, they are extraordinarily fragile. And that's where, then when they lose the grip of control, then they're going to come out. They're going to come out like incredibly. So you have to be very careful, because we have someone out here that had the diva mentality. And it's almost like a witchcraft. It really is. The main thing I've said already is they come packing. Maybe she did speak to her hairdresser about it, because she was ruminating immensely about Dr. McKee. She was telling, I think it was there Nick Nolte around here? But she was telling everybody, I think it was, just 1 second here, it was the guy that did the YouTube video that said that she would speak to anybody about it. So there's a lot of people that knew this. Anyways, so that's it. I think that's it. Or am I just going to continue shuffling here? I'll just continue shuffling here. But I think that could be what's happened here is she met somebody very cheap. That's the diva on the dime. He was very, very cheap. I don't even know what a male would be called as a diva. Life of Liberty. Statue of Liberty. That's the American dream. She was living her American dream. And that's Vive la France. I think I'm just going to do one more here, you know, and you know, I told two friends, maybe it was getting back to him, that he would, you know, she was speaking. It's not about her. We're just trying to figure out, you know, really, they are a wonderful couple and are an example of someone that's like they had the vampire around her, stalking her at night. Okay. Yeah, this is the dentist and the doctor card, right? It's a clash of the, you know, this is the dentist card. This is the lawyer card. This is the scales of justice coming in. You're going to see a lot of people coming to this party here, figuratively speaking. That's the doctor card. Who knows what he was thinking when he was doing these surgeries? Was his mind wandering into, you know, it's the nest egg. That's the nest egg, was possibly really upset that she had a wonderful life. She was living her life, her life of liberty. Oh, you know, whenever this card comes out here, okay, so I get a lot of different messages, and when he put that, you know, that Frosty the Snowman, na 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 na, and when he put that hat on his head, I can't remember the lyrics. and he was turning around. Dr. Spencer was turning around, or Dr. Tepe was turning around. He had that top hat. That most likely was boiling this busybody, because he most likely was looking at that video. And there are times when it happens to me, I get these downloads, and I was thinking of when he put that top hat and he was spinning around. It was like Frosty the Snowman, you know, but it's, this guy was the Frosty the Snowman. This one too is in the medical profession. The cards come out, and because we're dealing with the fear of missing out. Dr. McKee had the fear of missing out. He thought it was him that was supposed to be wearing, you know, maybe marrying her, and fear, frustration, and anxiety. Okay, so this is it for today. Have a wonderful day. Get out and enjoy your community. We went to a wonderful, wonderful play last evening. We went to a wonderful Italian restaurant here in Kelowna, and we are blessed to be here. And yeah, that's FOMO. He had FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. Jesus. Lordy, 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 Miss Claudie. You know, I don't know what else to say. So take care. This card speaks for itself, and have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe if you wish. Your intuition is never wrong. Get out and stay out. That's community narcissism. Have a wonderful day. Take care. See you. It's all done. Enjoy.